Okay, hello guys. Today we'll talk about our test about radiology. Yes, and there I will try. Don't talk your right answers. I will try tell you something that will help you to answer any questions in this test. Let's start it. First question: how we cope free air in the abdominal cavity? And it is easy question, but I will tell you that of course pneuma is air, yes, Greek language. Peritoneum is abdominal cavity. Peritoneum is a layer of abdominal wall, yes, and layer of abdominal cavity, and a layer of organs of viscous. Um, and maybe we can talk about another another terminology. Um, Look there, please. You can see pneuma, and pneuma. Okay, and now peritoneum. Yes, another one, please. Green peritoneum, and yellow retro, and blue thorax. Okay, but the maybe I haven't got age. Yes, and look, if we talk about pneuma peritoneum, it is air in the abdominal cavity. If we talk about pneumoretroperitoneum, it is air in uh, retroperitoneum in cavity uh, under, not under, if we will write it, yes, it is abdominal cavity, or no, it is abdominal wall. It is abdominal cavity, yes, and uh, behind we have retroperitoneum, where we have some organs like pancreas, for example, or kidney, for example. Yes, it is retroperitoneum, and but we can say that it is cavity because there we haven't got uh, any air. And when we talk about pneumothorax, we understand that it is air in thorax, in thoracal cavity. Okay, next question. Yeah, and pneumoperitoneum, yes, you see this scene of pneumoperitoneum. It is diaphragm, yes, it is lung, and it is a free air in abdominal cavity. Next one, pneumoperitoneum is a scene of what diseases? And there we will talk about all these diseases. Look, appendicitis, yes. What mean appendicitis? Who know? It is inflammation of the appendix, yeah. And appendix, it is not an organ where we have cavity with air. Next one, pancreatitis. It is a conditional characterized by inflammation of the pancreas. The pancreas is a large organ behind the stomach that produces digestive enzymes and a number of hormones. There are two main types, acute pancreatitis and chronic pancreatitis. And if you will look to pancreas, it is a parenchymatous organ. We haven't got any cavity with air. Oh yes, and when we talk about pancreas, we understand that pancreas uh, stay behind abdominal cavity, yes, in retroperitoneal cavity, retroperitoneal. Okay, diverticulitis. It is disease. You need know about diverticules. Yes, it is a it is abnormal pouches diverticle which can develop in the wall of the large intestine. Yes, and when they will inflamed, we will talk about diverticulitis, inflammation of inflammation of diverticles. Next one, perforation of stomach. uh, called the formation of through holes in the wall of stomach, yes, and which is accompanied by release of gastric contents into the abdominal cavity. Yes, and if you will look uh, to abdomen or to stomach, yes, if you will look to stomach, there is free no there is cavity with air. Next one, perforation of liver, and sometimes we will talk about we can talk about problems like damage of liver, yes, it is trauma, or maybe cutting of knife, yes, cutting wound. But if you will look to liver, you don't uh, see you don't will see any cavity with air, yes, only parenchyma, only parenchyma. That is a parenchymatosis organ. And if we will have any damage of liver, we will have a internal bleeding. Okay, next question. It is the post-surgical free air. In normal we can see, and there you see any kind of answers, yes, any types of any answers, but there I can't uh, uh, say you a right answer, and you need to understand that in that our peritoneum can absorb all liquid, all gases what is in abdominal cavity. Okay, and maybe you will understand. What is a football scene? Football scene, it is one scene of X-ray. Yes, what will help us with pneumoperitoneum. Uh, Football scene, yes, of massive pneumoperitoneum, where the abdominal cavity is outlined by gas from a perforated viscus. The median, umbilical ligament, and falciform ligament are sometimes included in the description of the scene as representing the sutures. Yes, sutures. Okay. Uh, in what position we can see free air under diaphragm? Look, if we have supine position, yes, it is a supine position. Uh, we will see air under, not under, oh yeah, under abdomen wall, yes. And if we will talk about upright position, yes, when we have staying human, all gas will go upper, yes, and it will be under diaphragm. Next one, what is a regular scene? It is a scene, what you can call like double wall scene. It is a scene of pneumoperitoneum. We can see it in abdominal radiograph when gas is outlining both sides of the bowel wall. Yes, both sides. These sides and these sides. Both sides. Bowel wall. Gas within the bowels, lumen, and gas with the peritoneal cavity. Yes, there is some gases and there is some gases. And we see a wall of bowel. And you can see it there. Yes, it's there. And next question. Write statements about strangulation. Okay, when we talk about strangulation, you need to know that strangulation is when our bowel will damage, yes, with something. Yes, it will block, maybe with himself, yes, itself. Maybe something another will help it, like adhesion, yes, some adhesion, yeah, there will go adhesion, and it will block our bowel, yes, and sometimes it's blocked any arterial perfusion, yes, arterial perfusion, no arterial perfusion, and we can talk about necrosis. I won't say that it is right answer, and if we will talk about hernias, yes, hernias, we need to understand that it is not a strangulation, it is another one diseases, yes, not right. Okay, and if we talk about X-ray, we see free air, it's not right, yes, because no free air before our bowel don't will damaged, yes, damage, and gas will go away. It isn't right. Okay, what is silhouette scene? Silhouette scene, it is interesting scene when we can't understand where is one organ and where is next organ. Yes, in normal situation we know that it is heart and it is lung. Yes, because they have they have density, other, not other, different density. Yes, there is one density, and there is another density. But when we talk about pneumonia, yes, we can see that their density and their density is same, and it is a silhouette scene. It means that there are some problem. Small bowel on X-ray. What I can say about this one? Maybe I can show you a picture. Yes, when you see it X-ray, it's cinema. Yes, you look that all intestine are in center. Great, and maybe I can help you with this one. Yes, this and this. It's the same, yeah. Large bowel on X-ray. If you will look to the picture, yes, you see that it is a large bowel. It is a large bowel, and we don't see it in the center. Yes, only periphery. Yes, and if you look in normal anatomy, it is only in periphery. Now you can look there. What it is? What it is? What it is? What it is? It is haustor. Yes, and if you look there, it is a haustor, and it is a small bowel. Yes, and you look that there are no gaustro, no gaustro, and there we see gausters. Okay, next one. CT findings of small bowel obstruction. It's hard for me to explain you this one, but I will help you. How I can, yes. Okay, next one. What diseases can lead to functional ileus? There I will show you this disease and this. Pneumonia, it is the inflammation in lung, yes. And phlebitis, it is inflammation in veins. And other, it is inflammation what is in the gastrointestinal tractus. Yes, and maybe for you it is a good. Okay, that's all about this test. Thank you very much, and maybe I have some mistakes. You can write it in commentaries. Bye bye.